the sun, where the baobab grows, where stories rise and the harmattan blows. We gather here with hearts aglow, Niger's geeking out. Let's start the show.
Hello and welcome to Niger's Geeking Out. For the first time in weeks, we have a full house here. Some people have finished their stakeholder meetings. Some people have finished buying their groceries. They are finally available to join the podcast. And we are very grateful for that. But first of all, Dapo, how are you doing?
I'm very good. Thank you for asking that. I'm in good spirits.
How was your weekend?
Why am I in good spirits?
I said, why is it good to you first?
Well,
I'm greeting consistent people that are winners, that are here.
We've been together for the last 2 weeks on ourselves, so we're talking to ourselves.
I was here last week.
Yeah, briefly.
Not in spirit.
Yeah. I think that I want to make a suggestion that we change the opening tune to a more familiar tune, to a more trending tune.
No, I felt to do that, but I think it'd be too much. I don't want to rub salt. I don't want to rub salt in people's wounds. I don't want to do anything like that. So they can enjoy a few little videos that I might show them as we go along, but there's no need for to be spiteful.
Yeah. Okay. There's no need for personal on the podcast. Yeah. Anyway, Red, how was the barbecue?
It was good. Some of us have had a good week. No ups and downs, like some, no half and half. No mixed emotions. No bipolarity in our feel.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
No highs and lows.
Yeah. So no wins, no trophies, nothing, no successes.
Everyone
just steady.
If you never had any expectations,
exactly.
I told you this before, so don't bring that up. We over delivered. Compared to last season, so there's no metric you can use.
Okay, yeah. We are proud of you for over delivering.
But no delusions about no delusion. We also have no delusions about where we stand. So
yes, that's good.
Okay,
that's good. No delusions.
Unlike some people, who will have to be brought down to earth.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. That's very interesting. Way you phrase it. Yeah. And Kex, your circle meetings, have you been able to conclude them?
Oh, well, for like 2 weeks, it was very tough going. But after Saturday, honestly, I've never been happier. I've never been happier.
It's like the weight of the world.
I think the last time I was this happy was maybe when in 2008. Something happened in Moscow, 2008.
Wow. So since 2008, all your successes, everything you've ever achieved, I've never been happy.
Because there comes a point where you do something so often, it doesn't even move you anymore.
It doesn't move you anymore. So that's why you are happy with failure. But now what brings you joy is something else entirely.
The failure of others,
Okay.
Failure. Oh, okay.
I don't understand what they're talking about.
Yes.
I mean, that doesn't look like failure on me on the screen there, but
Well, there's local success. And
I don't know. I honestly don't know what I'm looking. I don't know what I'm looking at. It's supposed to be a comic book podcast.
Oh yes, it is.
It's a comic book. What do you think we're talking about?
We're looking at superheroes.
What's flashing in the background?
Superheroes,
yeah.
Okay.
There's the Justice League.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what we call them now.
Yeah. I think there's a hero called Starboy, like Starboy.
Exactly.
Those are not Earth's mightiest heroes. Those are just England's mightiest heroes. They cannot go and fight outside England. All right. Okay.
Well,
Local champions.
Okay. Well, it's good to have everybody here back on the podcast. For today, we'll be reviewing Spider Noir. It dropped all 8 episodes.
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
Last
yeah.
week.
27th. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think some of us have watched it all, some of us have not watched it all, but we'll try and touch a bit on what happened during the show and then explore a bit about our thoughts on that.
Yep.
Before then, there are some news items, like we saw some set photos of Lex Luthor. That's
Yes.
as alt in the classic Lex Luthor costume.
The green and purple one.
Yeah, the green and purple one. But first of all, do you guys like that Lex Luthor costume? The armor?
I've never liked it.
In the comics?
So I've never liked it. Even in the comic books. I think the closest version I liked was the one in there was the animated movie where he came from Earth 2 or something. The one that had Ultraman. It had Ultraman, Owlman. I don't know if you guys ever saw that one.
That was the movie. Was that a movie or was it?
It was an animated movie. Yeah, it was an animated 90 minutes.
Yeah, I think I remember that actually.
So he had a costume in that one too. He had like an armor in that one. Super that's one of the best depictions of Lex Luthor's super intelligence. Is super genius.
Did they have it in any of the Justice League Unlimited ones?
He had a gold one when he merged with green.
Oh, you're talking color. Okay.
Yeah, but typically I think it's that green and purple one since way back that we see in the 80s. I've never liked it because I've never really liked Lex being a man of brawn. Anyway, it's just
it doesn't fit that whatever.
It just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work for me. You know?
It feels like a cop out when it has to.
Yeah, exactly. Like you don't need to resort to physical. You don't need to do the dirty work yourself. So why are you wearing this? You know, it almost feels like you're trying to feel like Superman. But that's
it plays with jealousy, but
but it just feels like it's never been Lex's thing to, I'm not jealous of your powers of flight or anything. I'm just irritated that with all this brain, you know, you're the one that people love, and I'm the one that has to, try to clean up humanity and all of that. So I've just never really liked the costume. And this one looks especially bulky. I don't know if you guys have all seen. Has anybody seen?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I saw it.
Yeah, with the yellow.
Yeah,
it's the bulky one.
I just like Kex. I've never liked Lex Luthor's armor. I just don't like the whole idea of an armor, and then the armor what they show the most, it just does not look good to me.
Yeah, it looks like a mech suit almost.
And this one looks similar. So it's not my fave at all.
There was something I said about, and I was like thinking that I think Lex is the man of tomorrow in the title of Superman. Man of
you think
tomorrow.
so?
I really do think so, because it also kind of goes with James Gunn's thing of he'll make the bad guy in the first one a misunderstood bad guy in the sequel, or who has to save the day, like Guardians of the Galaxy. In the second one, it was, I think, Yondu. Was he Yondu?
But Yondu was never really a villain. It was just misunderstood. It was never like an outer. It was Yondu was never an antagonist. He was a bad guy, but he was never the antagonist.
Yeah, he was a bad guy. I suspect because this one, the main antagonist, I think, is Brainiac, right? In the sequel.
That's what you would think, right?
Yeah, we've not.
Yeah, and I think they're going to team up. I think it's a team up basically to take down Brainiac.
But I really don't want Lex redemption.
There's going to be a Lex redemption.
They didn't. Yeah, I know. They did in the comic, and I still didn't like. I still don't like it today.
Redemption arc really drive my head in because Lex in the first film shot a guy in the head, an innocent guy, point blank, killed him off.
Yes.
I don't see how you redeem that. What I hope they do is, yes, there's a common enemy, and out of necessity more than anything else, they work together. But don't want all of a sudden he's having some kind of remorse or what he did. I don't want that. If they do that, it will put me off totally.
So you can do a remorse if he actually atones for it. Like it goes, okay, arrest me, throw me in jail, let me suffer the consequences of
what? Okay.
I don't like for whatever reason.
So this goes back to my something I've personally I've always said this. People rarely change. In my mind, rarely. And to go from where he was, especially where he'd been for so long at that age, and then for me to start seeing some change of heart, I'll call. In my mind, you have to be a very good writer to make me even feel That's impossible. So
let me pitch something.
Yes.
Let me pitch this, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Brainiac comes.
Yes.
Superman obviously cannot handle Brainiac because he doesn't have brain power.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, the only person that can help me is I need the brain power of this guy because he's been level 9 genius.
Yeah.
And so he goes to Rikers or whatever, gets Lex out, and then they go on a kind of, and you remember, is it Aquaman 2?
Yeah.
Where Armour they go on an adventure and then they discover that they're actually friends. I don't expect them to be friends during this adventure that they both have, but they see parts of each other and Lex is like, Lex doesn't necessarily need to acknowledge him, but Superman and Lex come to an understanding, a fractious understanding.
Right.
They defeat Brainiac, but Lex betrays him, Superman, I mean, and then maybe takes something and escapes.
Yeah.
So Lex,
no.
It's not a question of buying. Lex is still the bad guy, but he has. They tried to make us believe that Lex might be turning, but at the end, you find out that Lex is actually not.
It can never turn.
It fits into that theory. Yeah. For me, I'm talking about like full-on redemption. I'll give two examples.
Okay.
The best one is All-Star Superman. It wasn't a full-on redemption, but like Lex getting the power of Superman and seeing the full perspective of which Superman sees things, and goes, wait, you have
right. Okay.
You have this appreciation of life. Like I can't.
I'm sorry. I didn't buy that. I just accepted that book. I didn't buy it.
Okay. So here's my thing.
It's not your powers that make you accept.
No, it's not his powers. It was his perspective.
Sorry. Now, here's the weird thing. You know, I said that I don't believe people change anything. That rarely change. And I've always said that people only change with trauma, actual trauma. It might be physical, it might be mental. So what Tula described in that comic, I buy that. Because that's almost like a traumatic experience he goes through. That's when people change. It can genuinely change. So I can buy that in that comic. I remember that storyline. I can actually buy that. I want to hear your second one.
The second one is an absolute Superman, where Ra's al Ghul, it shows Ra's al Ghul in jail. It gives him to the people that what's this thing called? The people he has tortured before, and they put him in prison. And then it comes to him every day to talk to him.
Possible.
It gives him a book, and they have to talk. It's not a change over one day, over 1 month, over 1 year. It's a long time change of constantly talking to.
I just accepted it.
I didn't buy that one at all.
I just accepted it. I did not.
You don't buy the fact that someone who is used to power so much doesn't understand that someone else with that same level of power is coming with compassion.
Yeah, thank you. He's been alive for thousands of years, and he spent like a month in jail, and he changed, sort of.
I mean, I'll be more optimistic than you guys. I like you.
You are young. You are young. You will learn.
True.
There's no way. There
was no need for that.
No, it's a fair point. I
mean, he's saying that you're young, you'll learn.
Yeah.
The young are always more optimistic.
Optimistic about life.
So you know, you join us sooner or later.
To think when we started this podcast, I was the hitter on this podcast, and you guys were the okay.
Yep.
Well, it's all good. Well, yeah. So that's an interesting discussion on whether people can change or not. I want to see how James Gunn plays it in the movie.
I'm almost certain that this is what's going to happen.
To be certain, it will be a team up, and then Lex will betray at the end, but they'll defeat.
I mean, it's almost guaranteed that it's a team up. I think that's already been said.
Yeah,
it's a team up, and I'm with Kex. Most likely at the end, Lex will do Lex things.
Yeah, I actually tag team with you because I wanted to get access to the shrinking technology or the lost city of Argo or something.
So it can be a team up, but at the end you see Lex considering something like, okay, maybe.
I hope not.
Why?
Maybe I have the no. I'm not. I don't want good guy Lex, but knowing the kind of person James Gunn, it might be at the end like Lex has the opportunity to kill Superman, and just goes, you know what? I've done what I want to do. I will still help you. Or he has the opportunity to get it all, and he sacrifices something to just say, just to tell someone that I am better than you for whatever. It's still his selfish self.
You actually want redemption for Lex.
So, no. See,
Okay.
I don't think if I was writing the script and I'm going to do a redemption for Lex, I won't do this with that.
Can I ask a question?
But I'm saying that in Kirk's storyline with James Gunn's writing, I can see that at the end.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't think there is a redemption for him.
I know I ask for everybody in this podcast.
Yeah.
Who likes Lex as a character? Hands up.
I like Lex as a character. As a character, yes.
I've never liked him.
There you go.
No, sorry, that's a lie. I've liked him once. In all the iterations I've ever seen, there's only one iteration I ever really liked. And that's one where he had red hair and he was young. I think it was the Man of Steel before he had this arc.
So,
but genuinely, I don't like that character.
I don't like Lex. I don't like Lex as a person, but like the character of Lex. The idea.
I love the animated series Lex.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, I've never. It's very rare. It's to me, it's the same with me as with Joker. I'm not a fan of Joker.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Joker.
I'm not a fan of Joker, but I'm a fan of Lex because I can understand Lex up to a point. Lex is like this. Lex is Tony Stark that is actually jealous of somebody else, and wants to be on top. Is that selfish billionaire that is actually intelligent? It's like if Elon Musk was smart.
Okay.
So I get that. I get that particular characterization of Lex Luthor. And I'm like, okay, I see this character. It's complex. He has it all, but he's still insecure. Yeah, and I find that dichotomy interesting.
I understand what you're saying. The character just never appealed to me. Like I'll be like, oh,
yes,
Lex is a great character. Nah, just never really.
I mean, if I'm being honest, a lot of Superman villains don't appeal to me.
Oh.
A lot of them.
To be fair, a lot of them are not really good, but I think Lex is one of the better villains because it challenges Superman in a way that Superman cannot punch his way out of. The punch fist Superman does. If you use Lex really well, Lex can be a villain that Superman can never punch. It's not going to make obvious plot. It's going to make a plot like, oh, I installed the president here. Oh, I've zoned laws here to make sure people die. I sold this technology to these people and changed the laws there, and Superman cannot deal with that physically. It's not this. I built a power arm when I want to fight you. I cloned you to fight you. That's the dumb Lex.
All right. Well, I want to cause an earthquake so that I can sell land.
Yeah. It's when people without, and not to be insulting, it's when people without imagination of how they can tell the story right. That kind of thing.
And it's almost like that storyline and plot for Lex happened in the first Superman movie. And it's almost like by force now, every Superman movie has to involve him and land.
Like, it's a joke. It's almost that. So when you say Lex in that particular character, I don't like it. But if you present Lex as he's supposed to be, this ultra intelligent person that actually hates Superman and wants to get rid of him, like there's this plan.
I think that's a more modern interpretation of
Lex.
Yeah,
fair enough.
The older one is more the industrialist, rich man who is jealous. The Gene Hackman type.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't a murderer like that.
I don't think it was like a super. It wasn't a genius either. It was just
he was just a rich man.
A rich man who
So, but he started out originally as a scientist, a mad scientist.
But did he?
The old one, the very first interpretation of Lex was the mad scientist. Before he morphed.
Then he became. I think you're right. Then he became the so-called rich mogul type person.
Type. And then now they're merging both of them together. I think the best Lex Luthor is the Brad Nazarello Lex Luthor Man of Steel book.
I can't remember that now.
You can't remember that book? No. The art was really good. It was a Brad Nazarello art. It was the first introduction of this Mr. All guy that came up in Man of Tomorrow. That's in the
Okay.
It's like a 4-issue miniseries. You guys will remember the part where he gave Batman where he tricked Batman to try to fight Superman, and then Batman just used his laser to destroy the kryptonite.
Yeah, I remember.
I was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, I remember.
That was like one of the. Then he made a robot or something like that. It was like Lex Luthor was from the point of view of Lex Luthor, and it was actually very menacing. You understood where it's coming from in intelligence. Okay. I will recommend that book to listeners if you've not read it before. Lex Luthor Man of Steel by Brian Azzarello. It's a good graphic novel, like 4 issues.
Okay.
Yeah. But moving on to what we are here for, and that is Spider-Man Noir.
Spider
Noir. Yeah. Before we get into it, did you guys? Kex, are you liking the series so far?
4 episodes. Nah.
Cannot.
I love it.
Oh, you love it. I was worried for a minute.
I love it.
Dapo?
Oh yes.
I went in expecting not to like it, so it was such a shock.
Yes. Yes, so I enjoyed it without a shadow of a doubt, and I enjoyed it in a manner that I didn't expect to enjoy it. I don't know if that even makes sense. It's almost like I enjoyed it more as a Noir story,
yes,
with a side benefit of superheroism. Yes,
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I really did enjoy it. Like, I was almost, my expectations for this show was even made worse because some friends watched it. And I think one person watched it was like the first episode was dragging so
that I was like, go back to that. Yeah.
And I was like,
was that true?
No. I enjoyed the first episode.
At the end of the first episode, I was like, okay. Because I was on edge waiting for where it was going to be bad.
Can I make another comment about what I liked a lot about this?
Yeah.
I want to be very polite in how I say this. In modern day movies, the villains are of a certain type. The villains here were like ordinary people, and they look like ordinary people. I don't want to describe it. They look like people from that era. They were not like fit people, but it's just like. And even though these characters are a number of characters that we know, they might as well not have been, in my mind. They were brand new iterations. And I was so impressed. I didn't expect how much I liked how the actors portrayed those various. And even, I'm going to even throw Black Cat of Felicia Hardy into this. Because this is a totally different interpretation. I enjoy the character study and what they've done with it. It's almost like, yes, okay, we know we're based on comic books, but we're not going to let that hamper us. We are going to deliver a good story on our own terms, and I like that.
Yeah. And I would add something to that.
Okay,
they didn't, and this is what I like about when you're adapting something. They didn't change the spirit of the character. Like, if you distill the essence of what Black Cat is in the comics,
it's still there. Yeah.
It's still there, even though this is a completely different interpretation, fits for this particular world.
There's one of them that I will challenge you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm speaking specifically to Black Cat because of what that boy is saying here. That they didn't change even Peter Parker, they didn't change his Ben Reilly. They didn't change what Ben Reilly is. They just made him fit into this world. But before we go there, like when I started watching episode 1, I started watching and I was like, oh, I see what you are doing. This is an earnest Noir interpretation of Spider-Man's this thing. And already I was like, okay, I do expect this to be great TV. If you just stick to this, you are doing an exaggerated Noir story, or you're making Spider-Man a very exaggerated Noir character. He has the secretary, he's smoking, it's like he's drinking, he's doing detective stuff. There's the femme fatale, there's the I was like, okay. With even just that setup, I was like, I'm sold.
Very true to the genre. Yes.
And then, even then, they came out to tell a great story that surprised me. I was surprised at so many points in the storytelling, in the character work like that was described, in the ways characters reacted, and how human the characters are. The villainy was not exaggerated for most of these characters. Like, they were human beings. They were like, even the mob boss, it was a mob boss. It was a bad mob boss, but it was not an exaggerated mob boss. It's like, you know these guys.
There's a bit where he goes to see Cat Hardy. I'm talking about Silvermane, played by Brendan.
Very good. That guy's Gleason. Very good. Yeah.
Brendan Gleason. Sorry.
Brendan Gleason.
And
Brendan Gleason, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. He's a very bad guy. So he's playing Silvermane, and Cat Hardy, Felicia Hardy, she sings she's a singer.
Yes.
In one of his clubs. So very, very, what's that thing called? Stereotypical, tropey.
Yeah.
Bad guy is a mob boss.
Yes.
Femme fatale is like a girl who comes to the private eye and she sings in the, very, very standard tropey stuff. Yeah. And he goes to see her, in her apartment, the apartment that he rents for her. And he's like, how are you? Yesterday, things got bad. I could have killed you, blah, 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 blah. And then, she's kind of lippy with him, but she knows where to draw the line, right? So there's a bit where she goes and she opens the window, and then she goes into the room to change or something, and then he just goes to the window and shuts the window.
Yeah.
It was a very, 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 very subtle bit of power play.
Yeah.
Like, that kind of thing that, she can't even control the temperature in her room.
Even what she's wearing.
Even what she's wearing.
Yeah.
He goes and he closes the window and they said, I wouldn't want you to catch a cold. Don't want you to use that voice of yours. Blah, blah. But it was just little things like that they peppered through the 4 episodes that I saw anyway. And I was like,
and just to let you know, I think it continues that way to the end. And I think one of my, without spoiling anything, one of my great joys from is they avoid entirely tropes, all the way to the end. Even I thought that trope would actually work.
Yeah.
I know they avoided it in a way, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed how they ended it.
Yeah. They played with the tropes that at first they said that watching a Noir detective show.
Yes.
Yeah. We are going to play with that particular, and then they keep on twisting the tropes, subverting the tropes in very intelligent ways, not just for subverting tropes' sake, like the boys would do, but like actually telling stories around why they are doing that, and it works so well. Yeah. That by the end, it's like, okay.
I mean,
I was impressed.
Something else that was very impressive about it was the characterization. I think you mentioned that briefly, but you have even the bad guys are not just see, brrr, it's not just stupid or should I say like faceless, nameless, faceless characters. There is you get to know a little bit more about the character. You get to know, for example, now you meet Sandman. Let's use Philip Marco.
Yeah.
Could have been played as just a regular henchman with powers.
Yep.
But they add the relationship with Hardy there. They add and again, these are some of the things that we've seen before, where a guy comes in and he sees his girl sitting close to somebody else. There's a part where comes and he sees Kat and Dead Miley sitting close to each other. And he doesn't hear the rest of what they say, and he just goes away and he's angry and all of that. They do it, but it kind of works somehow.
Yeah.
And you feel for this character that he loves this girl, but he has this condition that is making him change, and he's there's Tombstone, Lonnie, who we meet as well, who's played by the footballer guy. I think he's the only one I didn't like his makeup at all. And, I think I've seen him do that makeup on the show.
It is very about that makeup.
Yeah. It's very wolf-like. I don't like it.
When I saw that makeup, it threw me for who he was meant to be.
Exactly. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I thought initially when I saw it, I was what is this? Is this the lizard? I actually thought he's going to be different because he kind of looked a bit reptilian with that makeup.
Yeah. The arms as well. Yeah.
But when they called his name, I just realized, oh, okay, you're Lonnie. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you were somebody else. I thought you could.
Yeah. It's a very unique Lonnie Lincoln. I was like, okay, that's this guy now. Even the ones that we thought were, I mean, look at this. This is even the guy we thought was Shocker. Could have been Shocker. But apparently it's like a guy called Megawatt or something.
No, right.
It could have been Electro. Sorry.
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
I just assumed it was still Electro, if I'm being honest.
It's just like
I thought it was Electro, but it was like they called him Megawatt, so
Megawatt. It doesn't matter. It could have been the matter.
Yeah.
All we know, it could have been Electro. I really like, and then there are little characters across the show, like the boy, the newspaper boy.
Yes.
The streets boy.
Yeah, even the secretary. I love the secretary.
And the secretary was the next person.
She's great.
Ruiz, I can't remember Joe. I can't remember what her name is.
And don't forget Robbie.
Great.
Robbie's great. Robbie Robertson is great.
Oh no, he's a main character as far as I'm concerned. He's not a sidekick. He's not a sidekick.
It's really good. Like character work. Really good.
The dialogue, the back and forth between him and Kat, like that woman has a sharp mouth. Like
Right. So
the way they were giving themselves when they first met, even afterwards, was like, "Oh, I thought you were a coward."
This is one of the best. What's the phrase?
I know what you mean.
Race swapping.
Okay, yeah.
Ever. And it just goes to prove this old adage that if you nail it, you nail it.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Then all of a sudden it becomes irrelevant if you look like a character or not. That role, especially as a lounge singer, and she had this face.
She was,
where she could project certain things without doing too much. She was brilliant. I mean, she looked she looked stunning, and she looked like the typical lounge singer, I guess you would expect back then. But she could also emote her anger and her femme fatale.
Yeah,
she was deadly, but she was obviously working with somebody who was way deadlier. Even the
little things where I like this so much. There's a bit where she's with him, and they're about to like kiss. Then I think they hear something, a broadcast over the radio, villain down at the bank, blah, 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 blah. And then she's like, oh, it could be Flint, let's go. Yeah. And then Ben is like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, what do you mean I follow you to? I'm not going, she calls him a coward and leaves. He wears his costume, swings there, defeats megawatts, but she clocks that it's him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she goes back to the house, goes back to his place. Oh, did that work? It was right. Goes back to his place, sees that this guy has a black eye. Matching my suspicion. And then what she did outside the window, I would like to, even with my heart. Why do these bitches always do this?
So that's the one bit.
Exactly. So it's like my mind was like, what are you doing? But then as it jumped, I was like, I can't get to the Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Why do you guys say Mary Jane?
No,
the cartoon meme.
Oh. There's a bit where Mary Jane in the cartoon.
Do you know who that reminded of?
Gwen Stacy?
No, there's one person that does that almost every movie now.
Louis Lane.
It's Louis Lane. That's her move.
That's a modus operandi. But like, you see, in a normal show, if it was a straight TV show, without that connection, that scene was.
But I even like how they filmed.
Yes,
I like how they filmed it as well.
Yes,
the dropping,
and dropping,
and
slow mo, and everything.
Yes. I was like, if you just stop.
Yes,
and then she been trying to fuck off.
And he went 2 parts.
Yes.
He went like a top and bottom, so it wasn't like
no snapping.
Back snaps.
No snapping.
So it's like, and like I said, if that scene was a normal TV show without the Spider-Man connection, I'll be pissed at I'll be irritated at that. But because of the homemade to Spider-Man, I was like, I know what you are doing. I get it.
I think why I wasn't really upset is the certainty that she had.
I didn't
want the whole Smallville nonsense that he's saving the day, but she doesn't know it's him. And she's like,
to her, she had no doubt.
She had no doubt.
She was just doing that to get beyond this. No, it's not business. Let's just move to the. We know it's you. I know it's you. Who else loves the reveal? And I don't know if Klex has got his point.
That's episode 4. This is where she jumps.
Okay,
that's the end of the episode.
But she jumped in 4.
So then that the part I was going to mention, I will keep quiet.
We've not gotten there. But where I will talk about is that the plotting in this show, the detective work in this show, is actually intelligent. Not in that it's complex, but that you can actually see the logical steps.
Yes.
If you give this person all these clues we've seen, this is the kind of logical detection a regular smart person would make. He's not making magical detection out of nowhere. He's just putting the dots together, like how we put together that it was Kat that did the hired assassin. It was like she's the only one that has all this information here, and the only person that connects all these dots together.
And how he sets up that guy.
How we set up Winston.
That was good.
How he sets that guy up.
That was very good. That was very good.
I like that.
Yeah.
One thing is sometimes we can overthink things, and there's one particular scene where I think I was overthinking it, and that's when the mayor met Kat, and she was taking pictures.
Yeah.
I was thinking, my man's good. What's going on here? But you didn't realize actually it was almost like a setup, and it was quite simple but effective way of them trying to get the mayor involved. So I kind of like that, and throughout the whole plot, I thought actually they're not trying to double trick you. All the pieces are there. This is just people acting in ways people would act, and even Superman was not too super clever. I think the only bit that was a bit, I would say, very smart play was a bit about the money.
Yeah,
the market money,
and then how he ended up using that to set up. The Winston chap.
Yeah.
And even that, it was clever in the. This is what a mob boss would think like.
Yes, of course. Yes.
This is how a mob boss I will track my money this way. It's not as if I put together. It's not like Sherlock Holmes. I entered my memory palace and I put together this and I made this impossible.
Exactly. So that's what I meant by overthinking. They avoided this whole too deep thinking. No, basic detective work that an experienced detective should be good at, and even the secretary was good at as well.
Yeah, exactly. I like her a lot. Like the way she has his back when there's a part where Winston threatens him with a gun, and the guys there will shake it because the secretary's behind Winston with her rope pointing at the guy like. You shoot me, this day will shoot you,
And then even the way he plays Spider-Man is my friend to get people off his back.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Yes. I lean into this is something that Peter Parker doesn't really lean into, but he leans into it fully. That I take it just for Spider-Man because he's my friend, so I'm going to call him.
Yeah.
And I use him to threaten Silverman. But that leads to unintended consequences because
because it was a setup, exactly, waiting for him at the thing. Yeah.
So I think the whole show is written really well. It's written really brilliantly.
Let me I don't want to watch this in black and white or color.
I watched it in color.
I watched color.
Yeah. I think it would be really good in black and white.
No. I will tell you. I watched it in color, and then there's a button that you can alternate, and then black and white. So I watched, I think, the second episode in color. Then I switched it, and after like 5 minutes, I switched back to color.
Yeah.
The color is very vivid and very rich for you guys.
Yes.
It's very saturated. It's very strong.
Yes.
Like because I said Lonnie, Robbie wears like orange suits.
Best suits.
Yes.
It's such an antithesis to the black and white that is like, okay, they deliberately.
I was on the.
It's beautiful.
I think I watched black and white for 10 seconds.
I suppose episode I'm like, okay, let me just try it. But it's the colors are so strong. It makes you feel like you are in that city. Like
even costumes of cats.
Yeah, even her costumes. Yeah,
come out, they're very vibrant. Yeah.
I'm like, Robbie's always there. The episode where he's making a ketchup sandwich. Oh God, that was pure hard knock life.
Is that a real thing?
It's a real thing if you don't have money.
I'll rather eat that bread just like that. I swear.
I would as well because I was like,
It just slopped. That was a bit disgusting.
No bologna, no nothing. The guy just ketchup on bread. After that, he's like, man, you don't have to eat now. I liked him. Very charismatic.
I like the fact that, and I was going to say something now, but in a way, Ket is now destroying my arguments.
Oh, sorry.
Because I was going to say, there's almost nobody in the show that's an out good person.
That what?
That I was going to say, there's nobody in the show that's an out and out good two shoes.
Why do you say that?
But I think Rob is the closest to one. Now that you've
even Robbie,
I'm like secretary.
It's not about
so that secretary is not above a bit of shenanigans. She was quite happy to take mob money, and so
she has to eat. Yeah.
So these are. I won't say there is no. Okay, to your point, there is no stereotypical good person with it.
Exactly.
They're human beings.
They're just real people.
Yes, they're just real people.
Yes,
but they are good people in terms of like.
There are some that are more towards the dark than the white side.
Even the ones that are in the darks, a lot of them are there by sample signs. That same person.
Superman is
no. Forget so. Obviously, Superman is full boss.
He's a criminal.
He's a mob boss.
Yeah.
And towards the end, he actually says it says a few things that almost you can see why he's where he is. But Flint Marco, to me, is a circumstance.
No. Yeah.
But Flint Marco chooses to become it. Like Flint Marco, you are at first, and I like the way they played Flint Marco. Yeah. At first, it's like, oh, is this guy really in love with this girl? They are playing up the romance, and you almost overlook the fact that this guy is an enforcer for the mob.
Yeah.
Until he smacks in your face that this guy is actually an enforcer for the mob. It shows that lifestyle himself.
Yeah, but I'm saying a lot of these choose their lifestyle.
But do you remember that? But do you remember that he and Kat were going to run away?
Yes.
Because he wanted to live the life.
Yes.
No, because it's not live the life. He wanted to live with Kat.
But
like he loves Kat enough to sacrifice another thing he loves.
Yeah.
If he was happy being a henchman, then he would still stay, right?
It's not that. I don't think like that. I see it's like I like this thing. I like playing video games, but I like this person.
But I'm willing to give up this for that. Stay there and then Kat while on the swim for Main's house. You can't.
You can't.
But even if you look at Lonnie, to me was just a normal guy.
Yeah.
But when they offered him the job with money.
Funny.
Yeah, fine. The morals, basically, the morals of them were not the superhero type morals that we normally see. Also, but they were very grey, very grey.
But I will say this for them.
Yeah.
What's it called? As grey as it is, you can still see the Spider-Man morals in Peter Parker. You can still see the Robin morals in Robin. In Robin, like in. These guys, so as grey as that world is, as grey as the eye.
I agree. I agree.
Robin is a clear optimist.
Yes, so Robin to me is a clear. He's like he's a Superman on the other side.
Yeah,
Robin as Superman.
Yeah, he's a very optimistic. Yeah.
And so I'll put them at two extremes, and then I'll say Spider-Man. Bradley is obviously closer to Robbie than he is to Superman. Yeah. And then Flint Marco is slightly closer to Superman. And so it's. And to be honest,
I would even say Kat
is not good.
Is a little closer to Silvermane than to Rob.
She's a lot closer.
Yeah, because she's willing to kill people or get people killed or set people up.
To get what she wants.
To get what she wants.
She's all about what I want.
Yeah, because she grew up on the streets.
Yeah.
So,
and I really like it, like proper femme fatale energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Proper.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of good that you see, you fall in love. And if you fall in love, you know, that's my life is finished.
Yeah.
You know that your life is finished. But you can't stop yourself.
Yeah, like you see yourself doing the foolish things, and you just know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, they'll say you are a finished man. That is
But overall, and one thing I'll say, I think the show really ended well. It landed on its feet. Like the conclusion to the show.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into spoilers because I want Kex to experience.
I didn't stop because I had something better to do. I stopped because I was enjoying it so much. I was like, I want to actually save on this.
And
then I'll watch it. I think I will start again.
My biggest surprise of the character, I not that I liked the character, but I liked the portrayal of that character.
Yeah,
was this Electro guy?
Yes.
Megawatt.
Yes.
Megawatt. Yeah. I like
his arc. I thought, oh God, this is what they should do more often in these kind of movies. You know.
Yes.
No spoilers for you, Cakes, but yes, he that the actor does well, and he's given a good storyline.
Oh, good.
I
was hoping that it would be one and done.
No. Yeah. So initially I thought, oh, okay, this is just a generic.
Yeah, just reason for him to speak.
But it does certain things that normally when you watch these kind of movies, there's certain things we say, why would this guy ever do that? Well, he does those things that we always think somebody should just voice out or why am I working for you? And I just like the whole, and when you play him up against Lonnie, it works, and then the Flint. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Let me some surprise characters.
Yes.
Randos. That couple that this guy breaks into their house, but goes into their house, breaks their walls to get his costume back. That they now saw him again, that they saw Spider-Man. Those guys are just like random, like
I think they're popular actors. I know the guy.
I recognize that guy. I definitely recognize that guy.
He has a very funny face, a very distinct face.
A guy entered your flat.
Yeah, he's your house inspector or like your janitor or something. And that's one thing as well. He genuinely does like a PI.
Yeah.
Like he will, like, you saw when he was looking at his fake, looking for his like fake IDs.
Yeah.
Army Benevolent Society.
Yeah.
Hey girl, and just to get some information. Then there's a bit where he tends to be their, home inspector to go in and get his costume. I mean, it's let's talk about the superheroic part, the Spider-Man.
Yes.
I want to understand what were his clear powers here. Let's talk about his powers.
He has all the Spider-Man standard.
Did he have the strength though?
He had the strength, not super strength.
No,
I couldn't tell.
No, he did. There's one clear scene. You've not got to it yet. There's one clear scene without shadow of a doubt. He has super strength.
But it feels like his powers are not consistent.
It's
like his spider sense is weird. It's like it doesn't just warn him of immediate danger.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Or it doesn't always warn him of immediate danger. It warns him like it's a guts.
I love his spider sense. I love the depiction of the spider sense. I love the depiction of the spider sense.
So I think
like you said, it doesn't always notify him of immediate danger.
Yeah, exactly. Or it's not like
more pay attention.
Yeah.
It's more
It's not like mid battle. It's not like mid battle is warning him of this and that. No, it's when someone's about to come or there's something. It tries to get, and then it just makes him slightly alert. What's happening?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
Initially, it's webbing. I grew to love his webbing in the end.
The black webbing, right?
Yeah.
It kind of has it looks like web. Yeah, it's like black and I like it as well. Yeah. He's like not very vulnerable, right? Like he can't chop bullets, obviously, clearly not.
No. He takes a beating.
He takes
his beating. He takes a lot of blows.
Yes.
Quite a lot.
Yes.
I that got me thinking, okay, does this guy have the agility? I don't know. But I was really because it feels like he, as a Spider-Man, his powers are not.
I think his powers waning. I think they're waning. They're not his heights. Now, I don't know if they said this or maybe I don't think that even his alcohol intake was affecting
his powers. Might be affecting his powers as well.
Because it seemed like, especially when he's lost, he's just all over the shop sometimes. He's not fighting clean. He's just, boom. Then he
honestly, I did think he was drinking a lot. I didn't think he was drinking a lot.
Yeah.
I thought he was drinking a lot.
I'm going to blame the alcohol for the way his powers are. And I think because it doesn't feel like, it feels like when he's fighting, like, you know what, just beat me. I will stand up and it's like, he doesn't take it. He takes it serious, but not that seriously because he knows.
It's like
eventually I'm going to win.
I will heal.
I will heal. I'll beat you.
I can take a licking.
And it fits into his act because his act is he doesn't want the powers anymore. He wants to get to the power.
There's probably also a element.
And I think there's a tradition in Noir where the gumshoe detective always does get beaten. Like
true.
It's like James Hadley Chase as well. Some of this show remind me a bit at times of James Hadley Chase. Some certain James Hadley Chase characters.
Yeah. It's a noir. That's the noir thing about
style.
Like we'll catch up next week on the last half because there are a lot of twists I really want to get into that we cannot talk about. But it gets really good. And it's like I'll say this again. It lands the ending really well. I think that this is probably going to be my favorite show this year. And that is a high bar given that we've had Invisible and Wonder Man.
Above Invisible?
In terms of pure enjoyment.
Above Invisible?
I knew everything that was happening in Invisible.
Above Wonder Man?
Yes.
Above Wonder Man. Above Daredevil? This has been struggle.
This show has been struggle.
Wait,
that's why.
Let's are we rating now?
I can rate. Can I rate? I can wait. I can wait.
I can only wait on the 4 I'm watching. Okay, I will. So yeah. Are you that why you going?
Let me think a bit. You guys go.
Okay. On your 4, Kex.
Me on my 4.
Yeah.
I thought about this while I was watching it. I thought about it after I stopped. I'm gonna give it a 5. I give it a 5 because I was looking like, what can I improve in this?
Oh wow!
And I couldn't think of anything.
Oh wow!
I thought the superhero action was fine. I thought the detective. I thought the dialogue was good. I thought the costumes were fantastic. I thought the portrayal was good. I thought the music. I thought Cat's music was good. I thought the opening song, the opening theme. I like the opening theme. So I'm like,
is that the highest score you've ever given anything?
I think it might be highest. This or Wonder Man. And I'm like, I can't think of, if I give it a 4 or a 4.5, that means I'll be like, they could have done this. I can't. And they even maybe 8 episodes. I'm like, at some point,
if I go by your matrix, Kex, I think that it's valid.
I couldn't think of anything. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't think of anything.
I think I'm very far away from where you guys are. So
yeah,
no, it's okay.
That's what Kex is saying for me is valid. If you go by what can I improve on? What do I think could have done better?
I get that, but then,
in terms of like pure enjoyment, I think I've enjoyed some things better.
Yeah, okay.
Than this. That's why I won't give it a 5. Because
so what's your
I will give this a 4.5.
Even that is mega high.
Yeah, that's for the first 4 episodes. So for overall, it's close to 4.8 for me.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm very
at the moment. Me, my own debate in my head was between 3.8 to 4. So all this one,
no, it's okay.
So
I get it. Yeah.
And okay, because and you today made a point, and I guess Kex echoed that. If you ask me to improve this, what would I do?
Yeah.
And I will struggle to say this and that. I might come with some petty things. You understand? But I enjoyed it. But there's things I've enjoyed more. So for me personally,
I get you.
I'm going to give it a 4. You know, I'm not. You get to force me to be generous now, so I'm going to go 4.
No. Yeah.
But like,
because I was thinking about 3.8 to 4, but I'll go 4 on this. It stays true to the genre they were going for, and they nailed that genre. They nailed the acting was on point. It's like I'm talking to myself. Even where you did that, the acting was on point. The costuming was on point. The era looked like the era.
Yeah.
Do you know how stupid I am? Do you know how stupid I am?
Yeah.
I was now nitpicking on you will not see it. The last song of the season when they ended. I was nitpicking.
That's all you are nitpicking.
And you know why? Guess what I nitpick? They referenced Roger Moore in that.
And because Roger Moore was not here.
Yeah, he's not even alive then. So so
that's your level. That's the level you have to get to nitpick the show. But I think if I go by what Kex and Kex has forced my score higher, because if I go by what Kex is saying, there are very few shows we've watched. I might have enjoyed them more, but that I can't say you could have improved.
If you pull me and I'll say, okay, I'll have changed that guy. And no, I can't.
Yeah,
even the CG, the little CG that they used it very intelligently.
Yeah, really good.
They didn't go crazy.
Yeah, and they didn't need to. I like the fact that
exactly
the powers were commensurate with the era.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
The lecture was not like super duper.
Yeah,
I like that. Philip Marco, liked it. Lonnie liked it. I even loved, even though he died early on, I loved Addison as well.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good show. Can you let us hear your thoughts on the final 4?
Oh, I will.
We will come back to discuss the final 4, the spoilers, the reviews that happened, the new characters that were introduced, and all of that in the final 4 episodes.
I'm incredibly pleased for Nicolas Cage. I thought he would be the weakest part, but his Nicolas Cageism fits.
Well, I would say he was the weakest part, but when I say weakest, I'm using the air quotes.
Yes.
He was still very good in that role.
Yes,
yes. But I think
he was playing
was also good. Very good.
He was playing himself. But yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Like, and this is surprising because going into this show, I don't know why this year has been really good for us in terms of content.
Yeah.
Because almost all the shows we've seen this year have gone in with lower expectations and have been they exceeded my expectations. Except this nonsense that we just finished watching. Which also exceeded my expectation in terms of how bad it got.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I didn't think it would be that bad, but it went that bad. But like Wonder Man, Invincible, Daredevil, and now this.
Yeah. And I will tell you, before the end of the year, between now and the end of the year, the thing I'm most looking forward to is Lanterns.
Yes.
It's another TV show. The Supergirls, the Doomsdays, I'm like,
Spider-Man.
I watch it. Spider-Man. Yeah. I want to see that Lanterns. Spider-Man, I'm keen, but I want to see that Lanterns.
Yeah. Now I'm hoping all these shows, all these movies we are talking about that are coming out, they also exceed my expectation in this way because I really want to be surprised.
There's always best. You're better. You're in the best place for that. If you're going in low.
Yeah, because I'm going in low for most of them. Like I'm going in low for Supergirl. I know what I want. I know I'm going in low for Spider-Man and.
I'm going in high for Spider-Man.
I'm going in high for both.
I'm going in high for Spider-Man.
Let me put the way for Spider-Man is that I know what I'm expecting. It's a certain kind of quality.
Yeah.
But I know it's not going to do the actual story I want them to do. It's not going to go as deep as I don't expect it to go as deep or as emotional as I expect it to go. So I'm hoping to be surprised in that direction. It does something really deep with the character. It does some really good character work there.
You know what I'm hoping? Yes. I'm hoping the character work is good. And I'm hoping I have a feeling that something is going to it will change something at the end of the movie. Like, the first one, the last one, it changed his whole life. Yeah. I'm hoping we get something like that at the end of it, and not just something.
Yeah. Nonsense. So here's the thing. I want it to be as good as the last one. But I don't right now. When I say I'm going in low is that I don't think it will be as good as the last one.
Okay.
So if it surprises me by being as good as the last one, I will be really happy about that.
Yeah,
it's a big win for me.
Yeah.
Doomsday, I have a lot of reservations about that movie coming out. I am hoping to be surprised by it that it's actually a movie. Yeah. So this year, please let it be a home run for us this year. We've had so many years.
Do we want a sequel to this?
I do.
I'm scared. I mean, Spider Noir.
You know what?
But I want to see more of this.
To play on the safe side, I'm going to say no.
One and done.
It feels like you can leave this as a one and done, but I can also see a sequel with a different.
Yes.
With a different circumstance, like a different. I'm like the Dashiell Hammett's books, like the Tin Man, where I've solved this case, I'm dealing with a completely new case.
Yes. Exactly.
I can see that to an extent, and I really will be interested in seeing more, in seeing a different case, like a different set of characters around that.
I just worry that if you don't have a good story, that you're only doing it because you see the good reviews, and then please, But
yes,
for them to do a second one, the story has to be good. It has to be as good as the first one.
Yes,
Agreed.
Okay, that's it on Spider-Man. There is something I wanted to raise. I just remember now. Today just reminded me when he said that another story. I went to the library recently and with my kid, and I got him some Tintin books. Would you like to see Tintin on the small screen? Maybe not necessarily live action. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it could be live action.
This is funny. This what you're saying is very funny.
Okay.
I was speaking about Tintin 2 days ago.
Really?
My son's nicknamed Tintin.
No.
Oh, you don't know that?
Which one? The first or the second?
The second. So to us, most people call him Tintin. So when he came, and it's just weird. When he came out, literally, when he came out with his mom, he had the hair. He had a tuft. Of hair, and I call him Tintin, and that name stuck with him. In school, that's what they call him, and everything. So we were mentioning it, and then then it led me to on that. did you ever know that character? And he goes, no, until they released that animated 3D movie.
Yes.
So he said that's when he first now realized, oh, this is the character.
Really?
Yes. He never seen it because he never read the old school books, obviously.
Yeah.
And he was born in an era that was Tintin was not really popular anymore.
No, at all.
Yeah. So after that came along, and when it came along, I was shouting, "Yeah, that's him. That's who you're named after."
Yeah.
So
I think for me,
Yeah,
I like Tintin.
Yeah.
But I struggle to see how you can make an adaptation of Tintin
Yeah.
that would not be purely nostalgia bit and would attract a new audience for it. Like,
I'm sure
you can do it, but
Are you talking live action then?
Either way.
Let's say like the CG movie, like the movie, or maybe as like I don't know, a series. Each one maybe 5 episodes of each one of the stories, right? So Tintin and Blackbeard's treasure, Tintin and this thing, but maybe like 5 episodes.
Right, so can I say something?
Yeah.
In hindsight, those books are very racist.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Of course. Okay. Yes. But yes, I mean, to be honest, there's nothing that can't be done with any. I've always said this. All it takes is great writing, somebody who knows the material and is able to retool it for the modern age. Yes, it's doable.
Why I'm saying this is because one of my favorite books of all time is The Little Prince.
Oh yeah, that's a good book.
I watched the TV show growing up. And they made a movie a few years ago an animated movie about.
That's true. I was meant to watch that.
Very good movie. Okay. Very good movie. It's updated to the modern age. It's like it tries to incorporate these things in it, and it's very good. But I personally, because I like the story, I enjoyed the movie. But I struggle to see how that movie will hit somebody, a kid new, the same way the book and the original TV shows hits me when I first watched it. Like I find it difficult to see it making that same level of impact because of I think it's I don't know maybe it's
because if you look at Tintin, in a real way, the concept of Tintin is actually stupid. You have this kid who's running around the world.
You're like a journalist.
Yeah.
But it appealed to. Remember that was when kids were famous finding and secret.
Yeah, exactly. It was that adventurous.
Yeah.
And in an era where kids being out all day long was not seen as anything unusual. It was actually encouraged.
Yes.
But in this day and age, it feels I don't know.
Yeah.
You'd have to retool it significantly for it.
The parents will be deemed now. Yeah. Could you and so what then you would do? You make a version where he's doing it online. He's a venture. Doesn't even work at all.
You'd have to retool it significantly, and it's very hard to retool it in the way that you're not doing Veronica Mars again. In terms of like kid detective storyline and
true. I don't know. I was just thinking about it because I did like the movie that came out, the Steven Spielberg and Peter Jackson. But somehow it just
funny enough.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I remember that everyone existed. I remember that I watched it. I cannot remember anything about it.
I remember very clearly.
But I remember the animated one because I was so shocked how much I enjoyed it in 3D when I watched it in the cinema. I watched it in the cinema.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. The animated 3D one.
Okay. Good. Oh, yeah, no, I did that. Oh, wasn't there a live action one?
No, I don't think so.
I'm not making that up.
No, it's the same one that you're talking about. That.
No. I love that one.
I thought it was really good.
But, for example, do you think kids these days, if they watch that one, they would have that same, as much as you enjoyed it, do you think they would enjoy it the same way you like the original Tintin? That's where I'm, like, if they're making a Tintin, and I know they're making it for me, and my people that grew up on Tintin.
See, I wanted to say no, but then the reason why I'm hesitating is my kids, and I can't remember the name of this book, they had their own versions of this that they enjoyed.
Yeah, like if you see,
there's something called Alex. I'm making this up. Maybe
Alex Rider.
Oh, Rider. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Alex Rider was like Super Spy Kid.
Yeah.
He's like Agent Cody Banks.
Yes.
But it's the same
concept.
It's just a different. It's just a different time. It's a kid hero. It's not like Artemis Fowl. It's just like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It's these kids that have adventures.
Yes.
If you think like my kid will be reading Dogman, he will pack all of them like 15. I'm like, this is stupid. It's a man who they cut off his head and they put a dog's head at his, and like they are all talking about it. So I think everything has its time.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And it just, I just got trophy. I remember they did a movie of Alex Rider.
Yeah. My son, if you go to the shelf,
TV series.
If you go to his shelf, he was collecting the books. He literally had the books.
I collected all the
books. I had to buy it for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Harry Potter is coming back in Christmas in December.
See, Harry Potter now, I can see Harry Potter appealing to kids now. Like the same way that appealed to kids 20 years ago.
I think Harry Potter was...
When it came out, I can see that appealing to kids now and forming like a new bond with them.
I think Harry Potter has still got a...
Timeless.
It's timeless. Not timeless, because the very fact that it's magic and it's almost removed.
It
helps a lot.
Okay. All right. Cool. That is it.
Guys, for that. Are you guys reading anything interesting?
Well, no.
I'm reading a book. Yeah, exactly. I'm reading
I've gone back to books. I've gone back to...
I actually haven't caught up with comic books in a while. I'm reading this Dungeon Crawler Carl thing.
I'm still catching up on the comics, but now that you ask me, my mind's gone blank.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but
yeah, I wanted to mention that Dead Man just dropped.
I saw that.
Huh?
Yeah.
Dead Man.
Yeah, it's dropped. Yeah.
I'm reading that tonight.
Issue 1 of Dead Man.
I'm reading that tonight.
So
isn't Miracle, Mr. Miracle coming out this year?
It was not out yet.
From King One.
It might be, but
I'm not sure. The TV show. I'm not sure it's coming out this year. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Oh, the show. Oh, got you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that a lot. I really want that.
100%. And then that one, I think Superman. My Adventures with Superman is starting next week.
Yeah, good luck with that, Dakota. Thank you.
And that's what I'm telling you.
Actually, no, don't. I'm not thanking you for your sacrifice. Nobody's thanking you. Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
I don't know why you're doing that to yourself.
I looked at my viewing list and there's some things that it's weird. It's something I was enjoying. Like I want to watch season 2 of Bloodhounds. I want to finish it off. I want to finish off my Cobra Kai. Just to complete it.
Why?
I'm not going to go back to this.
Like, why would you go back to... Okay.
Anyway, let's say bye-bye. Let's get into that.
Okay, everyone. Thank you very much. Remember to rate, like, subscribe. Rate, subscribe, and like. Oh my God, I forgot my catchphrase.
Don't forget too many circles.
Too many circles.
Thank you for listening. This is episode 289, right?
Yes.
Today.
Yeah, goodbye, guys. Let's continue to celebrate victory. It is summer of celebration that we are having here. Good TV shows, people winning trophies. It's good. It's all good all around. All love here, guys.
That one.
Yeah, guys, thanks for listening, and we will see you later.